When we talk about numbers, there's a lot of different things we can talk about. And today, here, we are going to identify multiples of numbers. So, multiples of numbers, it's simply, if you think about a number like 5, multiples, just continue on. So, every 5, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, those are multiples of 5. So, multiples will get bigger as you talk about them generally, unless we start with a big number and move down. But anyway, um, these we can measure evenly with leftover material. We can recognize patterns. A lot of multiples and things are used in pattern recognition. So let's talk about how this works. If we think about how to identify multiples or how to find multiples, you really want to think about the counting numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you move up by 1 in the positive, these are called counting numbers. So you can pick any number. As I said earlier, 5. Well, the first multiple of 5 is 5 times 1, 5. If I went the next multiple, I would take 5 times 2, 10. 5 times 3, 15. So you can create a list of multiples simply by taking whatever number you want to start with and then multiplying by 1, then multiplying by 2, then multiplying by 3, and so on and so forth. So let's look at this. We want to find the first 5 multiples of 16. Okay, we can handle that. So to do that, we're going to do that since the first 5 counting numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we start simply by saying, well, what is 16 times 1? 16. That's the first multiple. 16 times 2, 32. There's the second multiple. 16 times 3 is 48. There's the third. 16 times 4 is 64. There's the fourth. And then 5 times 16 is 80. So the first 5 multiples of 16 are 16, 32, 48, 64, and 80. So you might think, well, hey, I've seen lists of numbers like this before. And we find the pattern of, hey, we added 16 each time. Yes, that is what multiples are, essentially. Because if you just continue to add 16 to the next one, remember that multiplication is repeated addition. So those things go together. All right, you try this one. List the first 5 multiples of 27. So pause it, find it, and then come back and see how you did. So to find the first 5 multiples of 27, we're going to use the counting numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and multiply by 27. So when we do that, 1 times 27 is 27. 2 times 27 is 54. 3 times 27 is 81. 4 times 27 is 108. And 5 times 27 is 135. So my first 5 multiples, again, they go with the first 5 counting numbers. So 27, 54, 81, 108, and 135. Multiples of numbers.